Shoot. What's up? What's up, Mayumi? No, I'm up. Just relaxing. So what's going on? Are you at Mayumi? Still there? Where's BKM? Mr. Flatbed. What's up, Aloha? How you doing? Good. Time is it over there? Good afternoon, I guess, or good evening. I'm just relaxing, obviously, enjoying some home time. Nothing much. Just been laying low. Haven't really been on social media much. What's up, Chong? Sometimes you just gotta take a break, you know? Clear your mind. Focus on the important things in life. Why? I think I just answered that. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? How you been though? Aloha. Hope all is well. How are the the lovebirds doing? Are they doing better? I know you're the referee. Aloha, the referee. That's your new nickname. Oh wow. Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. I think they'll be okay. It's just gonna be normal in their relation. It's just gonna be a normal part of their relationship, you know, like because if that's how it's starting, that's how it's gonna stay. Oh well, I mean, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. Oh, you told her to handle, yeah, that could get frustrating after a while. I mean, long as they're loyal, I think that's what matters the most. Loyalty first, and then everything else is pretty much fixable. But once somebody cheats, that's when it's like over. Oh, you don't think it's gonna last, Aloha? Is that what you mean? I don't know. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's a problem. Sounds like it's gonna be a rough one. Yeah, you're gonna probably have to put a stop to a stop to being like the. I mean, it's okay if somebody's having issues once in a while and they need you, some advice, or they need somebody to like listen to them. But if it's gonna be like all the time, that's gonna get boring fast. Like, come on, that's too much. You might as well be in your own stressful relationship. If it's gonna be like that, nah. Relationships ain't supposed to be stressful. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship, but it's just too early. Too early for all that. The beginning is supposed to be one of the best parts. Still the honeymoon phase, like we like to call it. The honeymoon phase. I think it lasts like, it depends. I think I heard somebody say something the other day, after like 5 months of dating somebody, you kind of like get used to, forgot how they worded it, but like you kind of get used to them. But I think that depends. There's a lot of factors. It depends on how much time you're spending together, probably. Distance. Um, and it depends on the people. I mean, some people, we all see those old couples that be like 80 years old, still holding hands, laughing, smiling. You could tell that they're enjoying each other still. And then you got some people that they just don't even talk. Like you see them in restaurants eating together, and they literally don't say one word. Or you see them driving in the car and they're both just silent. You could tell that, they love each other, but they're just like, I don't know. I guess they're not happy. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Huh, that sucks. Well, they'll figure it out. I'll be live for 10 more minutes. I usually do 30-minute live streams nowadays. So if you want to stick around. Anyway, how you been? Aloha. Everything's going all right? You figured that's it. Your cousin, is your cousin doing okay? I think, he's still stressing, but he'll get over it. All he got to do is be on a budget to balance the money. And then um, after me, I lost a lot of money too. And it hurts in the beginning, but it's like any other pain. You get over it, you learn from it. And then now that I'm, about to be 41 years old soon, the older I get, it's like I still like making money and I still focus. I'm still trying to make money, but money doesn't come. Money starts becoming less important the older you get. Lately, I've been focusing on my health. I lost a little bit of weight, but now when I come home, I gained the weight. When I got on the scale, when I came back home, I was 199 pounds. I was happy to be back under 200 pounds. And then 2 days later, I got on the scale, it was back to 201. Because when I'm home, I eat a lot and I'm not moving as much. But I think I'm getting back on the road tomorrow. Yeah. Gotta focus on my health and focus on my family, more important. On the family who wants, but oh, that's good. I'm focusing on the family who's showing me that they're putting in effort though, because I got some family members that they don't put in effort to like, like if I call you or text you or, want to hang out with you, you got to reciprocate. I'm tired of, people show you signs, you know what I mean? You got to follow the signs. But I don't blame the young ones. The young family members, it's not that they don't want to build a relationship. They just don't understand how important it is yet because they're young. So I'm focusing on the older ones right now. Yeah, your cousin will be all right. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I was worried. I got scammed again. I got the siding put on my house. Remember that TikTok um, video that I made showing the siding that it was messed up on my house? So I hired some guy that I met on the internet, and he wanted 50%. He wanted 50% down in the beginning of the job, and then 50% down when the job was finished. And I told him in the beginning, I was like, I don't know you, it's no disrespect, but I don't know you. We never did business before. Like, basically, I don't feel comfortable giving you that much money up front. I was like, I offered him less. Basically, I told him I'll give you $1,000 down, and then, halfway through the job, I'll give you another payment. And then when it's complete, I could give you another payment. Maybe like break it down in three payments. But he was like, no, I'm a smaller business. I need the money to get the materials. I got to get the dumpster, things like that. And right away, I listened. You know me. Instead of like trying to negotiate and come up with a bigger plan, I was like, whatever. I guess I just gotta. Sometimes you gotta take chances. But that's not the truth. That was my first mistake. So I gave him half the money down, and I was out of state. And he was here. He came to the house and took measurements. And he didn't send me no pictures. He didn't call me when he was here. So I thought that was suspicious. I'm like, usually they call me and they ask questions and this, that, and the third. And then I called him later. I text him. Oh, that was another thing. All he wanted to do is text, 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 text. Like to this day, we never spoke on the phone, and that's kind of like it was a red flag. But he's a younger guy, so I guess that's what they're used to doing. He's probably like 30 years old or something. So and then he said he bought the materials. He asked me, he was like, "Oh, can I put the materials in your backyard?" And I was like, "Shit, yeah, no problem." So the day came, and he never told me he put the materials back there. I was like, "Hey, did you get the materials and put them in the backyard?" He was like, "Yeah, you told me I can." So then I'm like, "All right." So I had my mom. My mom lives next door. So I had my mom go out there and check. I was like, "Mom, go in the backyard and see if you can see some like materials for the siding." And when she went back there, first she said no, but she said no to something else. And I literally got how you get the butterflies in your stomach, like you get scared? She said no, but she wasn't talking. All I heard was no. And I was like, like, I didn't, like I got so scared. I was like, yo, this guy lied. And he said the materials are there. And she was like, oh, yeah, I can see the materials. There's a box, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, phew. Then I felt better because I'm like, at least he bought the materials with the money. So that was a good sign. So then he came, and when basically he completed the job. My neighbor was sending me photos, and he did an okay job. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, but I did send them some pictures of the imperfections, and he fixed them. He said, there was some lack of communication, but now I know next time to get a better detailed contract. You know what I mean? Like if I'm there in person, it makes sense, you know. But the people that I met in person, I met like 3 people in person that were supposed to do the job, but the one that I picked kind of stopped. He just never was answering. He was ignoring me, so I had to find somebody else. But maybe I could have my neighbor. I should have wrote. If, looking back, I should have wrote everything out. Like when I was home, I should have took pictures of everything I wanted fixed, wrote everything down, and then I could have showed that to him. And then when he made his contract, I could have matched it with mine. Because in his contract, he's gonna write everything, write everything he's gonna do. And then I would have my contract basically, and if they match, and then he can't say, "Oh no, but you didn't say this, you didn't say that." So pictures and a contract. Because in the picture, I could have circled like all the imperfections. I should have did that, where I should have told him, I want this fixed, circle it. I want this fixed, circle it on the photo, with the marker. Put a line here, boom, boom, boom. Everything nice and clear. If TDS was here, he would be telling me everything I should be doing. TDS was here yesterday though, but he couldn't type much. He was busy. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I don't remember. Okay, that was a mouthful. I gotta get up and brush my teeth, take a shower. I gotta call the truck dealership, see if my truck is gonna be done today, hopefully. I gotta go to the ATM machine, then I gotta go to the bank. Then I gotta go downtown and pick up some paperwork from my tenant who owes me. She owes me rent, so I'm trying to get her some assistance. Then I probably gotta start packing my stuff. Oh no, I can't really pack. Yeah, I can. I got a bunch of clothes. I gotta get my winter clothes out. I got a bunch of clothes in that closet right there. That a lot of them I don't use. I gotta go through the clothes and get rid of some of them. I usually give them to my friend Angel. I got a lot of clothes that are big on me, and I plan on losing more weight, so I kind of just want to get rid of almost everything. I mean, I'm gonna keep the ones that look good. Yeah, I've been on a break for like a week. I haven't been back on TikTok yet. Yeah, it's cold. It's still fall, the winter time. The first day of winter is June, July, August. And you got September, October, November. I think the winter starts in November. Yeah, I deleted the apps. I deleted all the apps from social media. I didn't even open the TikTok app back yet. It's too much. But I had to come back to YouTube, because YouTube, I like going live on YouTube. Even though, I don't get a lot of people, but it's okay. As long as I have one person or two people to talk to, that's perfect for me. Just because I'm bored, I'm not, I'm, I'm not monetized no more, and I don't care. I don't even want to try to get monetized. I'm just doing it just to, come on here and talk to you guys. But I'm out. Aloha. Have a great day. It was nice chatting with you. And I'll see you around. Take care of yourself. Shout out to the replay gang. Peace out. Oh, dang. Riz, you come at the end. I'm actually leaving right now. I usually do 30-minute live streams. But good to see you, Riz. Take care. Yeah. I've been kind of taking a break from social media, but I'll be back to your live streams too, Riz. Take care of yourself too as well. Bye-bye, ladies.